Hello, everyone. It's your boy Snazzy, and we are here this morning with a. I saw this. Things are getting quite interesting, right? Before that, I guess we should talk about the other one that we saw prior to all this, which was, I guess, with Tectone, where he didn't give a F, right? People are trying to come after him, and they're coming after him, like just like how they do it. Asmongold is how I see it personally. What he might get banned on Twitch. He doesn't care. I think that's funny. Right, we'll throw some like the video in the description for you guys if you want to check that out. But it's like, what the heck? Like, who cares? I mean, these people are crazy. I say the exact same thing. It's like, are you gonna care what these crazy people say? Not really. It's only like what Tectone said. It only matters when people you are friends with or people that you care about that care about you also say these things. That's when it's like, oh, okay. Maybe I should look at myself. Maybe. But he just did a video about, I'm assuming something happened in the last 20 hours between an Asmongold and Hasan Piker. And we're going to check this out. I want to check this out. We're in the back. AFK fishing. Nothing too major today. Right? We'll hit some odds. Oh my gosh. Like, I already did Olin's and I did a lot of Giants yesterday. Like, we did a lot of mob hitting yesterday. Too much, I might even add. So you can just sit there and look at my beautiful pet and my character in her present wrap fish. While we check this out. Zoom.
Everyone needs to see this. Everyone needs to see what?
What?
Hasan retweeting people calling Asmon a mom-murdering cockroach farmer and pro-Israel streamer.
Yeah, free speech defenders. Oh, it's from Hasan's community? Oh, okay. All right. To the surprise of nobody. Man, look at that, guys. Hasan's community is accusing another person of being a criminal. Isn't that great? You know, every now and then they'll get one. But 99.
Yeah, eventually some shit does land, and
0.9% of the time, man, do they miss over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Pro-Israel streamer Asmongold misinforms his mentally impressionable audience on the meaning of material support in order to build consensus for further restricting freedom of speech on the internet. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. I feel like if you think Asmongold's a bad person, I feel like you're just uninformed, and I think you're fucking dumb, man.
Yeah, I really don't think he's a bad person at all. Like, he's like the furthest thing from a bad person.
Straight up.
What is this here? Free speech defenders, when you say anything that isn't a slur. Pro-Israel streamer Asmongold misinforms about the meaning of material support. It's not a question whether it's material support or not. I'm going to give you one group of people who thinks that Hasan's stream is material support.
Creating content that...
Yeah, I'm going to be real. So the problem is that Asmongold lives in reality, right? He lives here on planet Earth. And when he talks about the definitions of things, he uses the legally approved.
That's the thing. I mean, you would assume every person would be doing this, but people make their own definitions of what they think is that thing that they're talking about. Wherever word they're using, they have their own definition of it. They're like, yeah, this is what this word means for me. Right? I don't care about the legal definition of what that is.
And factual definition of words.
Yes.
Whereas people in Hasan's sphere, they just like to make up the meanings of words and pretend that they mean something else. Like, I'll be real, like, that community's been misusing the word Zionist for tens of thousands of years.
Zionist.
It truly is insane. The depths of their retardation gets deeper and deeper and deeper
like
every day.
People who don't even use misogynist correctly. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to take someone seriously if you don't actually use the word properly, what it actually means.
glorifies
Okay,
a terrorist
right.
organization as material support for the DOJ.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is...
You know what Hasan screams to me? Hasan, his whole aura is like 12-year-old sixth grader
Bro.
who discovered four.
Literally. Like, oh man, how do people even enjoy watching his streams? Like he's
4chan for the first time, and he thinks he's really cool because he's watching people like shove scissors up their dicks and glass jars up their ass, and he wants to show it to all of his other friends. But guys, look at this really edgy shit that I look at, bro. Man, bro. Look, bro, look at this. Look at this. Hey, guys, I think the terrorists are pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I just feel like everybody else in the world is wrong. It's just so, so embarrassing.
Literally,
bro.
that's
We
him.
think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. We love you too, man.
I love you. I love you so much.
I believe what the Houthis are doing is a good thing. 10 toes fucking down.
That's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna be
when he
real,
said that.
bro. I don't know who was getting.
I don't know how you come to that conclusion that this is how. Right? They're taking innocent people off of those ships and selling them off as slaves. From what I heard, is mainly Filipinos, right? Pretty much anyone that comes down there in their way, they're taking them as slave. How's that a good person? I bet you if America was to do this, let's say in theory, America was to do this and they were to always capture every Muslim that came into sight, every ship that came into sight, and every Muslim was captured, and you never saw or heard anything about those people ever again. Like, Hasan would be over here fuming over how evil United States are. Right? He would be fuming, but he's like, oh, they're capturing and selling off, have hostages of these innocent people from wherever they're from, right? Philippines or anywhere, because I'm pretty sure it's anyone who comes and gets in their way or just gets unfortunate and comes upon them. It's like, how? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand this guy's thought process.
Getting fucked when Hasan went to that Diddy party, but I do know who was getting fucked when Hasan debated Ethan, and that was Hasan's mental. To say this shit and mean it is insane.
Yeah.
And I'll be real. I don't. Hey guys, I'm gonna say it, guys. I think terrorists are bad. I know.
It's very obvious terrorists are very evil people, but for some reason, we don't know why, Twitch won't ban them, because this is against TOS. It is. It's against TOS. Wait, we'll throw it on screen. All right. But yet, Hasan, if anyone else did it, if Asmongold praised terrorists, or if any other person that pretty much the majority of these people don't like, right? People like Tectone and Asmongold, probably even me, right? They'll ban us off the platform, like, immediately, right? But they let Hasan and anyone that's on that side of things, right, or liberal, they let them say these things and they go unpunished because of it. It's like crazy.
No, I do. I think terrorists are bad.
Let's give them a peace prize. Let's give them a peace prize.
I think they deserve it.
Yes, absolutely.
Why not just admit that you're careless sometimes too to his fans? It made you look
Well,
like...
it's not that he's careless. That's what he believes.
I have no problem with the Houthis. Yeah, because I don't. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay, there it is.
You think I'm...
Guys, I want to remind you that the Houthis have killed hundreds of
Yep.
civilians. I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, is there also like mass bombings happening right now on innocent civilians that are being orchestrated by the Houthis? Am I
did not know
crazy?
that.
I don't want
I
to
did not know
accidentally get
that.
educated here. I don't want to accidentally get educated. But yeah, no, this shit is fucking nuts. 330,000? What? Airport last week? Yep. Jesus.
That's
I'm a
horrible.
terrorism supporter for that reason, then yeah, I'm a fucking terrorism supporter. What are you talking?
Okay, well, there it is. You're
Or
getting
he's a
so
military.
fixated on the term material. Nobody's debating about the word support, are they? And then here we go. At the first draft of the tweet, I was originally going to introduce Asmongold as mom murdering cockroach. So Hasan retweeted somebody.
Why would you retweet and signal boost someone who's accusing Asmongold of killing their mother? Guys, where are we at in 2025?
Yeah.
Where we are so mentally boomed
I don't understand.
that we're willing to retweet something about one of the most
I saw that comment. Right. I think it's for clout. 100%. Definitely for clout. And it's 100% for clout. Like, get out of here. Like, what the fuck?
boomed that we're willing to retweet something about one of the most traumatic moments in another person's fucking life just because Ethan Klein butt-fucked Hasan live on stream, that we're willing to forego our humanity and attempt to
I didn't
score
even
a
watch
W
that whole
over
thing because it was fucking brain bot. I was like, do I want to listen to this motherfucker? It's like, no. Like, I can't even stand being in his streams. Like watching his streams here and there. I was like, bro, like, how do people watch this shit? Like, how? Like, I just don't get it.
a person who's not even involved by bringing up their deceased mother. I mean this genuinely. This shit with Hasan, it's not about politics. It's that he is one of, if not the worst person on this entire platform.
He is.
And it is fucking, it's despicable.
He is the worst person, hands down, on the internet, in my honest opinion. The fact that he even has a platform to still be on is insane. The fact that he's still on Twitter, unbanned with the amount of insane shit he said. And you know, he probably has Twitch staff that watch his streams, and they're like, you know, they're okay with it because quite naturally they're on his side, right? But quite naturally, if someone else was to be talking about something just as horrible, you know how fast they're gonna ban, those people off the platform. So what they did to Asmongold, they banned him for saying that one thing, right? But right, they banned him for saying that about those people in Palestine. But quite naturally, what they did right after for him as well. But you know damn well they probably wanted to perma ban him. You know damn well they wanted to perma ban Asmongold, but they didn't, because if they have to perma ban him, they have to perma ban anyone else right after, because then everyone's gonna point it out. All right, everyone's gonna point it out. Right. Right, you know it, I know it, we all know it, right? And they're not going to do that. They don't want to do that, so that's why they didn't permaban him. Now, will they permaban Tectone? Maybe for calling Frogan fat repeatedly every stream. Any chance that he gets to talk about Frogan. Which is funny, by the way, because he always has to make fun of her for being fat.
How is this not bannable? I don't know. I truly don't. I mean, clearly Twitch is in firm support of their golden boy Hasanabi.
Yeah.
It is fucking, it's insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it is bannable. It's against their TOS. It's against their rules. But he gets away scot-free every single time just because he's their favorite.
In the follow-up tweet, said that I was a mom-murdering cockroach farmer. And people think that he's not crashing out.
Just for context, this is not the single time Hasan.
No, like, this is a general crash. This is a generational crash out by Hasan.
This is
ever since Ethan Klein beat, victimized, and conquered his ass on stream as a guy who's there for goofs and gaffes to completely obliterate a guy who fancies himself a debater. Every single time that he goes live, it's a punishment to him. It is. It truly is a punishment because he's going to expose slowly and surely to everybody outside of his audience that he is the world's biggest piece of shit on this platform.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yes, he is. Abso-fucking-lutely.
100%.
And I'm sure at this point he's trying to get banned, so he won't have to finish the context nukes. Guys, I want to remind you, the context nuke was an hour and a half. He was pausing it, making up excuses for an additional 8 hours on that react because he knew it was true, and it made him look so fucking bad.
Hasan retweeted this account. He signal boosted it more than a dozen times just in the last couple of weeks. I personally keep track of Asmongold's mentions on Twitter.
I want to remind you guys that Hasan is 45 years old, acting like a 12-year-old middle school kid.
Wait, he's 45? What the Go get... He acts like this and he's 45? Or is he 35? Did he say 35 or 45? Wait, I gotta hear that again. Wait.
Hasan
I must
retweeted
have
this account. He
misheard
signal
that.
boosted it more than a dozen times just in the last couple of weeks. I personally keep track of Asmongold's mentions on Twitter.
I want to remind you guys that Hasan is 45 years old, acting like a 12-year-old.
Must be lying, bro. Like, no way. Okay, he's 33. I was about to say. But still, that looks bad. Okay. Okay. 33. And he acts like that. He acts like this. It's still pretty bad. Right? He's getting up there in age. Yeah, no.
Middle school kid. You know, like with his mental, I'm surprised that Diddy probably invited Hasan to that party that he attended because he thought he was a minor. So maybe that's why he was there.
And as you,
What the fuck is this image?
you might suspect, I read the worst shit imaginable.
Hasmongold's dad thinks he's become a repulsive Nazi and he killed his mom by making her live in his garbage, and we consider him to be among our ruling class. Bro, what the fuck? Why are we retweeting Jake Chinatown? This guy is full of shit, man. This
Yeah.
guy's legit just a 4chan schizo who bots his own post. Like, what the fuck?
And I'm always surprised how these tweets
Botting
get
your
so
own
much
post is kinda
traction.
crazy,
Then I realized Hasan
if that's
himself
true.
is
What the
signal
frick?
boosting them like crazy.
I don't find it to be like personally offensive that like a random Twitter retard is doing this. The problem is
The 45 thing is fake? Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just because he calls Dan old all the time. He calls Dan 60, so I'm just keep calling
okay.
Hasan 45. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I think it's funny as fuck. This guy's 45, by the way.
is that you
Oh,
have
okay.
Hasan
I'll
who's
go with
signal
it then.
boosting.
He's
Just
45.
don't support terrorists.
I
That's
know.
it. This is on his Twitter account. You can see it's his Twitter account.
It's very simple. Don't support terrorists.
Promoting poorest nation on earth, and they still find time to make music videos. Promoting a literal terrorist propaganda.
Before anyone says anything.
Guys, I want to remind you that we are now our parents. Well, hopefully not me. Gulp. We are at the age.
Hopefully not me. Yo. Wait, I still got time before I should seek out having children as well. I'm 26. But, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we
where we're
doing?
watching the news and we see the shit that's been happening and we're getting outraged over this. But now it finally makes sense. There is literally a guy who goes live every single day and promotes terrorist propaganda every day who's gone to a party with P. Diddy, a known serial sex offender on minors, a guy who has called the police on his ex-girlfriends just to harass them,
That's
a
crazy.
guy whose uncle is a sex pest, a guy whose father paid for the freeing of a man who orchestrated the terrorist attacks on October 7th, and the internet thinks he's a good guy. That's what's crazy.
Very odd.
Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Adolf Piker is revered as a hero.
Yo,
This
what the
is
fuck?
how out of touch the world has become.
Yes.
It is fucking psychotic.
The
Anything.
fact
I don't want YouTube
that
up
he
my
still
arse,
has
but
a
the video
platform
literally-
till this day. Does he even have sponsors? I'll be insanely shocked if he has sponsors at this point. With how unhinged and how I just don't understand. It makes no sense.
has the Hooters doing their infamous one-piece
And this man is pushing 50.
reenactment.
And his man's pushing
It's a music
50.
video. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
factual,
here. It's in
factual,
plain
factual.
English. It's in plain sight. How's he not banned? I don't know. I'm going to be honest to you. I legitimately do not know. I don't know how you can promote
He's the
literal
protected
terrorist
class.
propaganda and nothing happens. It's insane.
Guys, you can promote terrorist propaganda, but you can't call a fat bitch fat.
That's the truth. He might actually get banned for that. That's the crazy part. You can't call a fat bitch fat, but you can't be. You can you can promote fucking terrorism if you really want to, and go unpunished somehow. Like that makes no fucking sense. Like how? How? That makes no sense. All right. That makes no sense, bro. So, hope you liked the video. Like always, I would like to see what you guys have to say as well. Did our thing freeze? I just noticed that. Our game just froze back there. Hilarious. But stay good, everyone. Stay safe. Later.